Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. We're picking up the action at the 10th. Let's get into it. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
It's got a chance. That's a good putt to make that one. That's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Rich is one of the rare players to ever tame the Tiger in a major championship. How did you manage to do it?
Taming him, that's a big stretch there. You know, I did it because I never had to play with him. I was fortunate enough to not be paired with him in the 3rd round, nor in the final round when I was paired with Justin Leonard. And going back to the comments about the roars, you know, not knowing that was him making those birdies. You assumed it was, you couldn't deny that it was, but not knowing, it was a lot easier to say, well, that was Fred Funk, who he was playing with in the final round, who was having such a great week as it was. It was easier to deflect that a little bit. I think if I would have played alongside him, I think things might have been a little bit differently, because he does bring a different energy, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. But when you start hearing those roars going up and you're playing with them, well, you know exactly what's going on. But when you're not playing with them, I was able to kind of deflect what he was actually doing, and I was fortunate.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. Good look at a birdie here.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Oh, get in. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. 8 under for the day. Currently in the lead. This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Opting for the 3-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
Hey, nice looking line. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Here's Lydia Ko. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to put this one downhill.
If it's up, it could be in. That putt drops, and now 12 under par, heading down the stretch.
It's a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Going with the 7.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Wow, what a shot. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Going with the 5-wood.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Sitting at -14 now for the round. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Lovely effort, that. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
These are on
And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance. What a win. I mean, this player was just amazing all week long.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
I might need to get a lesson of you. That was well played. Well, after hopefully a couple of sound shots, Rich, these players have just a short wedge into this par 5 second.
The green sits above the player ever so slightly, which makes this third shot a little more difficult. But let's face it, It's a short shot with a short club. A birdie can be expected.
Should find the green here. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This one's for birdie.
Better than most.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
That's a really good effort to get it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie. Good job.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This for a birdie run.
That'll sting a bit. Putting for a par now. And there it is. He's in a share of 5th position. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Sitting at 1 under. Tied for 5th. Little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. This is a good chance. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, I thought that one was going in. A birdie putt awaits. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that will take him to 3 under. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. That is hunting for the hole. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Playing within their comfort zone there. What's in front of them, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Just didn't drop. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
He's got this to move into a tie with Tiger.
Oh, just missed. Putting for a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. That was wonderfully done. You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, And then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
You like that, didn't you? A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
That's tracking. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And after that hole, the standings have this player in 2nd place, behind Tiger Woods. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4. Yeah, that one will play. Taking aim from about 170 yards. Just 1 stroke back and right in it. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Great shot. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Get excited. This could go in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. As players make the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well protected by 3 bunkers. This is a good birdie opportunity if you find the fairway.
Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background. And I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods then go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about, Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
That's an awful error. Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Oh, will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Found the green side rough. Still, not a bad spot. Time now for the fourth shot. Just one stroke off the lead. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This will be a good bogey.
Like the look of this one. That's a good putt to hold for a bogey. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Didn't that look good for a long time? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
This putt to move into a share of second place.
On a nice line.
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And that will take him to 5 under. And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers yeah, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good. Pretty good shot there.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Not bad. Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Go on, get in the hole. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Nicely done. Rich going for this green in 2. Plenty of sand there to mess with your golf ball.
It requires accuracy. There's no doubt about that. There are bunkers both right and left that can certainly gobble up your golf ball if you get a little bit offline. Anything missing a little bit long and left, however, though, that is a good spot to miss it.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
Ooh, right by the hole. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day. Currently in the lead. Going with the 7.
Nicely done.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt is about 16 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
And that will drop in for birdie. Leading by a couple after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th is a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though. They found the sand here. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Should be good enough to guarantee the birdie.
Wonderful shot. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Here's Tiger Woods. Wow, that almost went in the hole. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
That's some good golf right there. Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Oh, that's great. Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player is going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
And as we recap all our rivalry results, it's a big thank you to our gal on the ground, Henny Koyak, for bringing us all the action from this group today.
Thank you, Luke. The pleasure was all mine. I got to see some incredible shots and some not so good stuff, but what a day.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.